Okay, so you ready to dive into some serious sonic goodness?
Oh, always. My ears are perked up, that's for sure.
What do we got?
Well, let me tell you, this is the kind of deal that'll make any musician or sound designer practically drool.
All right, you've got my attention. Lay it on me.
We're talking about the EastWest Sound Scoring Essentials bundle, and it's currently making waves, huge waves, over at Audio Plugin Deals.
EastWest. Okay, yeah, they're known for some pretty top-notch stuff. But what's the deal exactly? Spill the beans.
So, get this. This bundle usually goes for, hold on to your hats, $597.
$597. Wow, that's a pretty penny.
It is. But right now, and this is the crazy part, you can snag the entire bundle for a mere, wait for it, $129.
Hold up, you're saying this is a 78% discount.
You got it. 78% off. That's a saving of $468.
All right, now you're talking my language. That's a serious chunk of change. Oh, absolutely. And we're not talking about some flimsy collection of second-rate sounds here. This bundle includes 3 absolute heavy hitters: Goliath RA and Storm Drum 3. Each one of these is a powerhouse in its own right.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Let's break it down. First up, Goliath. What's the deal with this one?
Goliath is kind of like your sonic Swiss Army knife. It's a single sample player, but get this, it's packed with over 180 different instruments. I mean, talk about variety.
180. Wow, that's a lot of sonic territory to cover. What kind of instruments are we talking about?
Pretty much everything under the sun, really. You've got your drums, of course, a massive collection of those. Acoustic drums, electronic drums, percussions, the whole shebang.
That's essential, right? You gotta have a solid drum foundation for just about any style of music.
Absolutely. Then you move into the guitars and basses. Acoustic guitars, electric guitars, basses, everything from mellow strumming to face-melting shredding.
Nice. I'm
Yo.
always on the lookout for good guitar sounds. What else?
Oh, there's more. Pianos, both acoustic and electric, a bunch of other keyboard instruments, mallet instruments, and then it gets really interesting.
Okay, lay it on me. What's got you so excited?
They've also included a fantastic selection of orchestral instruments: strings, brass, woodwinds, that big cinematic sound. Plus, you've got choirs and vocals, which can add such emotion and power.
Oh yeah, choirs can be so powerful. It's like instant drama and epicness.
Exactly. And then they even have ethnic instruments from all over the world. We'll talk more about that when we get to RA, but Goliath gives you a great taste of that global sound.
I'm liking the sound of this more and more.
Yeah.
So Goliath has pretty much everything you need to build a solid track, no matter the genre.
You got it. And it doesn't matter if you're a seasoned pro or just starting out. Goliath is super intuitive and easy to use. The sounds are top-notch, and they respond really well to your playing, making it feel very expressive and natural.
That's important. I mean, what good are great sounds if they don't feel good to play?
Totally agree. And one of the coolest things about Goliath is that it comes with the Play 5 upgrade. This means you get access to some seriously professional-grade effects.
Oh, nice. Effects can make or break a sound. What kind of effects are we talking about?
You get the SSLEW Global FX Suite, which is basically a collection of high-end mixing tools used by top sound engineers. You also get Ohm Force's Ohmicide, which is a really powerful multi-band distortion plugin. And there's the EW Amp Simulator, so you can dial in some killer guitar and bass tones.
Wow, that's a really impressive suite of effects. You can do some serious damage with those.
Oh, for sure. And the coolest part is you can actually use the raw recordings from Goliath as the source material for these effects. Imagine taking a clean acoustic guitar from Goliath and running it through the amp sim to get this crazy overdrive sound. The possibilities are endless.
Now you're talking. I love it when instruments give you that kind of flexibility.
Me too. And speaking of flexibility, Goliath is a pretty big library. It comes in at a whopping 40 gigabytes of content.
40 gigs. That's a pretty hefty download. But I guess when you're getting that much variety and quality, it's worth it.
Oh, absolutely. And another cool thing, it's even GM compatible, which can be really handy for certain applications, like working with older MIDI setups or in educational settings.
Very cool. All right, so Goliath seems like a pretty incredible all-around package. But now I'm curious about RA. What's so special about this one?
If Goliath is your workhorse, your all-purpose tool, then RA is like your passport to a world of unique and exotic sounds. It's considered the definitive collection of rare and ethnic virtual instruments.
Oh, wow. So we're talking about instruments from all over the globe.
Exactly. It covers pretty much every corner of the world. You've got instruments from Africa, Europe, India, the Americas, Australia, the Far East, the Middle East, the Turkish Empire, It's incredible.
That's amazing. So it's not just a few token world music sounds. It's a deep dive into the actual instruments and traditions of these cultures.
You got it. And the level of detail is incredible. They didn't just quickly sample a few notes, they really went deep, capturing a wide range of articulations for each instrument. So you've got all the nuances and expressive possibilities of playing the real instrument.
That's essential for any virtual instrument that claims to be authentic, right?
Hmm.
You need those subtle variations to bring the instrument to life.
Absolutely. And the sound quality is phenomenal. You can really hear the care and precision that went into capturing these unique instruments. They recorded everything in a top Hollywood studio using a phase-accurate 8-mic setup.
8 mics. Wow, that's serious.
Yeah, it's all about capturing the most realistic and three-dimensional sound possible. It really makes the instruments come alive. And one of the coolest things about RA is that it comes with these pre-recorded ethnic ensembles.
Ensembles. So it's not just individual instruments. You get whole groups of instruments playing together.
Exactly. They've got things like African drum circles, bagpipe sections, Balinese gamelan orchestras, Middle Eastern string sections. It's like having a whole world of musicians right at your fingertips.
That's incredible. You can use that for all sorts of things, from adding authenticity to a film score to creating entirely new soundscapes inspired by these cultures.
For sure. And the name Ra, the ancient Egyptian sun god, the creator of everything, it's so fitting for this collection. It really feels like a comprehensive and all-encompassing sonic journey around the world.
All right, RA definitely sounds like a game changer. But now I'm really curious about this Storm Drum 3. I mean, percussion is always exciting, but what makes this one so special?
If you're looking for epic cinematic percussion, look no further. Storm Drum 3 is considered the most advanced percussion virtual instrument out there.
Okay, that's a bold claim. What makes it so advanced?
Well, first of all, the instruments themselves are incredible. It features a selection of top-tier percussion instruments from the private collections of Mickey Hart from the Grateful Dead and Remo, the legendary drum maker. I mean, talk about pedigree.
Wow, that's some serious percussion royalty right there.
It-
So these aren't just any old drums. These are instruments with history and character.
Absolutely. And they didn't just get any old session players to record these. The performances in Storm Drum 3 were played by Mickey Hart himself, along with Greg Ellis and Chalo Eduardo, some of the best percussionists in the world. And it was produced by Nick Phoenix, who's a legend in the world of epic soundtracks.
So we're talking about a truly world-class team here. These guys know their percussion inside and out.
Oh, yeah. And the recordings are amazing. They captured everything in EastWest Studio One, which is famous for its work on countless Hollywood film scores. You get that big cinematic sound right out of the box.
That's important. I mean, if you're going for an epic sound, you need those high-quality recordings to back it up.
Totally agree. And get this. They recorded each instrument with 5 different microphone positions that you can control independently. So you have so much flexibility in shaping the sound and placing it in your mix.
5 mic positions. That's incredible. You can really create some interesting spatial effects with that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So what kind of percussion are we talking about here? Well, they've got these huge, deep, big drums that can shake the ground beneath you. Then you've got gongs, clocks, and waterphones for those unique and otherworldly textures, a whole category of metals from all over the world, and a huge selection of shakers for adding subtle rhythms.
That's a lot of sonic variety. And what about the small drums? Any hidden gems in there?
Oh, absolutely. They've got some incredible Indian drums and a really coveted collection of taiko samples. They've even been called the holy grail of taiko samples.
Wow, that's impressive. And of course, you can't forget about the woods. There's nothing quite like the sound of well-played wooden percussion instruments.
Totally agree. They've got a great selection of both pitched and unpitched wooden instruments, so you can add all sorts of rhythmic and tonal color to your music.
Okay, so we've covered Goliath, RA, and Storm Drum 3. 3 incredible virtual instruments with a huge range of sounds and possibilities.
Yeah.
But what brings them all together? What makes them work so seamlessly?
That would be the Play 5 engine. It's a 64-bit engine that powers all 3 of these libraries, and it's designed to be both powerful and easy to use.
64-bit, that's important, right? Especially when you're dealing with large sample libraries like these.
Oh yeah, it makes a huge difference. The 64-bit architecture allows your computer to access much more RAM so you can load more instruments and voices without running into memory problems.
That's essential. I mean, there's nothing more frustrating than hitting a memory limit in the middle of a creative flow.
I know, right? And the Play 5 engine has a really user-friendly browser, so you can quickly find the sounds you're looking for. It even has a favorite section and a handy preview function.
That's great. I hate having to scroll through endless menus to find the right sound.
Me too. And another great feature, the interface adapts automatically to each instrument you load, so you only see the controls that are relevant to that particular instrument.
That's really smart design. It keeps things clean and focused.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. And the direct articulation control is a huge time saver. You can often switch articulations on the fly while you're playing, which makes your performance much more expressive.
That's a great feature for live performance or for just capturing a more spontaneous vibe in the studio.
Definitely. And the legato detection is surprisingly good. It can sense when you're trying to play legato phrases and automatically trigger the appropriate transitions between notes, so everything sounds really smooth and natural.
Oh, that's handy. I've used some legato detection systems that are pretty clunky, so it's nice to hear that this one actually works well.
Yeah, this one is surprisingly intelligent. And for those who like to tweak things under the hood, the Play i5 engine has some advanced stereo handling capabilities, so you can really fine-tune the placement of instruments in the stereo field.
That's cool. It gives you that extra level of control over your sound.
Yeah, it's a great feature for mixing and mastering. And let's not forget the built-in effects engine. It comes with the complete SSL FX suite, which includes a channel strip with EQ and dynamics, a transient shaper, and that legendary SSL bus compressor.
SSL. Okay, now you're talking. Those are some serious pro-level tools.
They are, and you also get Force's Omicide for adding distortion, the upgraded EastWest reverb for creating realistic spaces, and an amp simulator for guitars and basses.
Wow, that's a really comprehensive effects package. You can do pretty much anything you want with that.
Oh yeah, for sure. And with the high-quality resampling engine and smooth filters, everything just sounds super clean and pristine.
Okay, so we've gone through all the details, the instruments, the engine, the features, but let's circle back to the deal itself, because this is where things get really exciting.
Right. I mean, we're talking about a bundle that normally costs $597, and you can get it right now for just $129. That's 78% off. That's a saving of $468. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's insane. It's almost like they're giving it away.
It really is. You're getting 3 professional-grade virtual instruments, each one a powerhouse in its own right, for less than the price of a decent meal out. It's a no-brainer.
Absolutely. And these aren't some stripped-down versions of the instruments. These are the full, critically acclaimed versions that professionals use every day.
Exactly. This is the real deal. And the best part is you don't have to choose between them. You get all 3 for that incredibly low price.
It's like a sonic buffet, and you can load up your plate with everything you want.
You got it. So if you've ever even thought about making music, scoring a film, creating sound effects for a game, or just expanding your sonic palette, this is your chance. This is an opportunity you don't want to miss.
Seriously, this is the kind of deal that comes along once in a blue moon. It's an investment in your creativity that will pay off for years to come.
And the clock is ticking, folks. This offer is only available for a limited time. In fact, it ends in just 7 days from today. So you've got 7 days to make your move.
Don't wait until the last minute. Head over to Audio Plugin Deals right now and grab this bundle before it's gone. Trust me, you won't regret it.
Okay, so that's it for our deep dive into the EastWest Sound Scoring Essentials Bundle.
Remember the name, EastWest Sound Scoring Essentials Bundle. And the place to find it is Audio Plugin Deals.
The price is just $129, down from $597. That's an unbelievable 78% discount.
So what are you waiting for? Head over to Audio Plugin Deals right now and unleash your sonic potential.
We'll catch you next time for another deep dive into the world of sound.
Until then, keep creating.